Rhonda, named after my mom, because my mom saved my life. My mom was like, I'm keeping Kanye. This orphanage is going to provide, first of all, the way God is, we already got, what do we call them, bed nurses? All right, so this is like when you go and get your ultrasound, they tell you if your baby's going to come out. Okay. In hospitals today, they would tell a black mother that the baby not finna come out today because we are inside. Us as 12 tribes of Judah, as a member of the Hebrew people, we are still inside of our genocide. 50% of all black deaths a year is abortion. And Black deaths a year is abortion. Wow. And Plan B was created by Margaret Sanger with the KKK for black population control.
Wow, you're getting deep right now.
All right, Shalom. This is Harwan by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp. I want to say Kal Halayim, La Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem, Harakah Kodash, Ma'amaf. Double honor to the elder apostles of JMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, and Akwatim and children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. This is Matthew 19 and 23. Then said Yahushai unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. All right. And again I say unto you, now matter of fact, I'm gonna stop there and deal with this point, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. Basically saying it's gonna be a hard task for them to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because it's hard for them to part from that form of living, being a celebrity. All right, you got people like Kanye and other people out there that try to what do they call that, man? Degrade themselves, change his haircut, all these different type of spectacles, dyeing his hair blonde, doing concerts with devil worshippers and shit, and satanic, gothic, rock demons and shit, and doing all types of fiascos to make a scene. And that's that whole Christian way of thinking, man. That damn wild Christianity was at them churches. That's what they do to people, man. And another thing, that money, people like Brandon T. Jackson and other artists or entertainers out there, they start to believe that the money, what the scriptures say, money shall be used as a defense. But that's not what the scriptures is about. It's not. Money shall not deliver you, man. All right, and money doesn't give somebody a power seat in this truth. The Lord is dealing with the lowly and the meek, and at some points even the poor. You don't have to be rich to be in this truth, man, and you don't have to be poor either. But the reason the Lord say cast away thy riches, because in this society Esau used that against him. He'll say, hey man, you want to keep your riches? Well, you got to do this. They start degrading, demonizing them in the media, and take away their benefits and start attacking them for that money. And then next thing you know, Jacob give in. Next thing you know, you see him in a dress on TV or something. But it says this, man, that a rich man shall hardly enter into the kingdom of heaven. But you got this guy Kanye saying that, yeah, he knows about Hebrew Israelites, all right? But he calls himself I think a GD, which they know about Hebrew Israelites as well. And he's saying that they calling themselves, he's right when he said we shouldn't call ourselves black. But he's going off, but he lacks understanding when he speaks about the Jews. He said we are the tribes of Judah. You see that? The tribes of Judah. The word Jew just is a short abbreviation for Judah. We're the 12 tribes of Israel, all right? That's the patriarch, Israel, Yasha Allah. whose original name was Jacob. So that's the patriarch right there. And Judah is just the forefather of the Yahwadah, which would be one of the tribes, the top tribe of Israel. So now, it says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Wow, man, it's deep, man. You got to picture a kingdom and picture the castle gates and the tiny door, which they used to call the needle gate. And imagine a camel trying to go through that with all the luggage from travel. They would have to take that luggage off, you know, to get the camel to fit through that tiny, smaller gate that would be at the entrance of the castle or the kingdom. The same thing with this, man. That's that narrow way. Let me get that. All right, because the Lord told us how to enter into this truth and the way to the kingdom. Matthew 7 and 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, man. You gotta go through the afflictions, not afflicting themselves, just trying to putting doves in his hair and carving that into his hair, or making himself look like a fool on TV and stuff like that. And then he want to get killed by the Illuminati, all this madness. But the way to enter in is what? Through the straight gate, seeking the truth, really opening the Bible, not saying he opening the Bible, really researching and listening to the true prophets of the Lord. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go in thereat, man. Especially them entertainers, them Christianity. That's the broad way, the wide way. But the narrow, the needle gate represents the straight gates. Right, through affliction, going out and teaching every week, teaching against this place, prophesying against this place, Babylon, and the wickedness of these heathens and our people. All right, beware of false prophets. So like in verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Okay, it's a very narrow path, so narrow that only one can go in thereat. And it says, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it, man. And Kanye could wake up to the truth, but he's on his way of finding it. But that's that Christian mindset, man. You can't forget he just did a show with some damn devil worshippers and shit, and put it out in the open. And was doing chants, calling his mother's name. Shit was weird, man. Doing all kind of Masonic funerals and like for DMX. All right, wearing all red. It says they started that whole church with the music, but the Lord never said do that. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravening wolves, man. All he care about is himself. They don't care about the people, the children of Israel. All he care about is himself, man. And record sales and money. Keep saying $9 billion, $9 billion. All right, you shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? This is 1 Timothy 6 and 15, or 6 and 5. Perverse disputings of men of corrupt minds and destitute of the truth, man. See, that's the problem. Ever learning, but never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Went to all kind of schools for music, studying the Bible, studying this, studying that, but never able to come into the knowledge of the truth, man. Why? Because the Lord it's about predestination. It's not about money. All right? And celebrity. It's not about that. So ever learning, man, but never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. You know, perverse. So supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself, man. So thinking that riches gives people the power to be a prophet or to lead the people. I think I'm the one. That's what he kept saying in the interview. Same thing Brandon T. Jackson said. See, I'm a celebrity. I'm the one. I'm the one that's gonna lead everybody. That's what the Lord blessed me with to know. That ain't why. If anything, He gave you a harder task, because you have to be able to be willing to cast all that away and not go with the mandates, not go with their paganism, the New World Order, etc., etc. Cast away their mortal thoughts and to seek the truth, man. Yeah, man, we're getting tired of these damn celebrities. But Yahweh Ratazah, the elect will wake up to the truth, you know, and that's sincere. James 2 and 16. No, and let's start from 14. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him, man? And what's the works? The works are going along with Proverbs chapter 1. Wisdom cried without in the streets. All right. And to lift up a banner upon the high mountain to go out and teach our people in the name of Yahweh and His Son Yahushua, the true names of the Lord. And to wake up His people and to know who they are according to the scriptures, prophecies. Not just saying blacks, and all right, they're not blacks, but you know, the tribes of Judah. It's like, man, he's a novice. He needs you know, I used to appreciate it. We used to be excited when a celebrity would say they're Hebrews and all that. But if anything, they could be more of a danger to the people than anything. 'Cause they mess around, get all this false doctrine and start mixing and mangling it up. Look at the guy that joined IUIC. What's his name? That rapper. He ain't come out with nothing in a minute, but he became trash after that. I can't remember his name, man. Kendrick Lamar. Went on straight to false doctrine. You know, that's why the Lord says it's going to be hard for them. You know, it's hard for all of us, but even harder because they have all them riches and that celebrity to cast to the side. They got to travel, make that money, and they got choices to make now. Are you going to take this? You going to do that? Do that? It says, can faith, it says, what doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister is naked and destitute of the daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace, be ye warmed and filled. And that's what Kanye saying. Notwithstanding, ye give them not those things which are needful to the body. What doeth it profit, man? All right, all this music and rap and philosophical speakings and different theories and all this black power mindset, and it's gonna be blood and all this shit he talking now. I'm telling y'all, man, the backpacking Kanye is gone. Yeah, who cares? You know, he gonna get in his truth or not. So what do it profit, man? It's of no profit. Even so, faith, if it have not works, is dead, being alone. Yea, a man may say, thou hast faith and I have works. Show me thy faith by my works, by thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. All right, thou believest that there is one God, thou doest well. See, that's what he believes. You know, he believes that there's one God, the God of the Bible. He does well. The devils also believe and tremble. But wilt thou, O man, O vain man, know that faith without works is dead, man. So you got to put in work for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right. John 4:23. But the hour cometh, and now is, see, even now, when the true worshipers, right, the true worshipers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth, not in riches and money and, fame and celebrity. They said what? And not in Christianity. It says in spirit and in truth, man. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. Yahweh is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. So Kanye is not worshiping the Lord in spirit or in truth. All right, not in the spirit of Yahushua, not in the spirit of the truth, man. He's dealing with lies still. Sound good, but he's dealing with lies. Right? If they're wearing all black. Anyway. Alright, there's nothing wrong with wearing that, but still, you get my point. That's like some gang stuff. John 14:6. Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way. See, you have to ask Kanye, does he know Yahushua? If he doesn't, then, hey man, the Lord said what? Get away from them. Get away from a person like him. Withdraw thyself. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So this guy Kanye talking about he's the one that's going to lead the people, but he's going to lead them into what? The blind leadeth the blind straight into a ditch. Blind leaders are the blind. He's not going to lead them to Yahushua. All right. It says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. See, the spirit. The Lord seeketh such to worship him in spirit and in truth. But the Lord said what? The way to him is what? Through his son, Yahushua. Not through Kanye. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. You gotta watch these bugged out ass celebrities, man. People like Beyonce coming out with her own Bible or church or whatever. Church of Beyonce. Kanye calling himself Ye now, like Yah. Weirdos, man. The Lord's name is Yahweh. His son's name Yahushua, not Yah, or not, and damn sure ain't no Ye. All right, I'll make this quick. John 10:1. It's just my thoughts on this, man. We get excited. We see brothers talk about being Hebrews. We know the word is spreading, the vibration is spreading. But if you've been in this truth for a while, you'll know that just because somebody wake up to the truth, you could be waking up an enemy. Instead of a friend, a brother. So he could be out there leading astray more Jakes, man. When he get on TV, and next thing you know, he got some pagans with him, some devil worshippers, or some type of antics. Dye his hair blonde again. You just never know with this dude, man. All right, John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold. See, he's not part of the sheepfold. Not the way he's acting. You can just judge a tree by its fruits and its works. He think he's doing work by buying a damn painting of a famous artist that uses embalming fluid and draws cut up animals with the embalming. It's just, come on, man. It's paganism. Man, it's devil worship, man. Masonry. All right. So this is John 10:1. And it says, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, through that celebrity thinking that gain is godliness, can't get in through the needle gate, so he's trying to go around a different way, calling himself the leader. All right. But climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own by name and leadeth them out. All right, so the elect are going to be led out correctly according to the scriptures and prophecies, and the proper way to do the work. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And that's how you judge a tree by its fruits and find out who his sheep are, according to the spirit of truth, by their works, and the spirit of Yahushua. These are things that are supposed to be there, and I don't see that when I look at this guy. I don't hear that when I hear his voice. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice, man. For the sheep know Yahushua's voice, and that's through the prophets from Apostle Har on down. All right. And the stranger will they not follow. And Kanye's still a stranger, man. He's still a Gentile straight of mind. He's still a stranger. Yeah, he ain't black, or does he? But anyway, he's still stuck in confusion. Calling himself Ye now, Ye, or whatever. And the stranger will they not follow, man, but will flee from him, like the Lord said. He said, withdraw thyself from a person like that. For they know not the voice of strangers, man. We ain't trying to hear that. But I do like his music. I like some of his music, recent music and beats. But that don't make him a damn leader of the people. He's just a poet and a musician, an artist. That's just my thought, man. It's just more rhetoric and antics from Kanye, saying he want to get up there and get killed by the Illuminati. He's talking about Kobe and all this stuff, man. So, and that's just it. The fight. The Lord said, "What? The weapons of our warfare are not carnal." And he's saying there's gonna be bloodshed. No, we waiting for the might of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, to pull down these strongholds. None of these damn celebrities, man. When the Lord said He's gonna make the elect celebrities and famous. Zephaniah 3:18. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly. See, this is a solemn assembly, man. Who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth. All right, because halteth Israel. Scriptures say Israel is held back by fraud, right? And the Lord gonna save us from Esau, and to gather her that was driven out, man. So the Lord gonna gather His elect. Well, He gonna gather Israel, but He gonna start with the elect. He's gathering us through the Spirit. He gonna send out His angels to gather us physically into the chariots. All right, so why the hell we need a damn Kanye? He talking some, the Lord got all kind of players in the game now. He got the baby. They're like, what are you talking about? He got Drake. All of us are sent here to set the vibration and the algorithm for a higher consciousness. And they're like, what the, no. Listen, it's about the spirit of truth, the spirit of Yahushua, man. Yahushua. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. So the Lord's going to undo it, all of it. All right, all the bands and the yoke that Esau put on us. And I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right. And at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all the people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith Yahweh. So the Lord said He is the way, the truth, and the light. Hey, Yahushua. Not no damn Kanye, man. I'm tired of these dudes, man. get out there talking about the Bible, then the next thing you know, they're like, follow me, I'm the one. It's like, oh my goodness, man. That's why the scriptures say this, man. It was 1 John 2:18. Little children, it is the last time. See, we're in the last days. And as ye have heard, the anti-Messiah shall come. So anti-anointed. Even now, it basically an adversary to the truth, a contender. Even now, are there many antichrist or anti-anointed or contenders against righteousness and the truth, whereby ye know that it is the last time, man. And he's one of them until he repents. All right, they went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us, man. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us, that they are of the 2/3, possibly, you know. But ye have an unction. See, the elect have an unction from the Holy One, and ye know all things. Whew. All right. It says, I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lie is of the truth. Come on with it, man. So I'm gonna end it there, man. So just more antics from this dude Kanye. Like, gonna be many other artists, music artists out there that feel like they're breaking away from the matrix, even though they still living that celebrity lifestyle, a celebrity life, and working that chain gang, man, to where they going with the mandate. He said he got it too. He's like, I already got. He said he's partially juiced up. So with that, I'm gonna end it, man, and say, hey, peace to the elect, the sincere that believe and continue in this work, man, right, the right way. So with that, I'm gonna say, shalom.